persons suspected to be masterminds of the 2022 bombing of St. Francis Catholic Church in the Owo Ondo State have pleaded not guilty. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10. Iranian authorities have seized a foreign tanker accused of allegedly smuggling fuel in the Gulf waters and arrested its 17 crew members, local media reported Monday. It added that forces arrested 17 foreign suspects aboard the vessels, which was found to be carrying more than 2 million liters of smuggled fuel. Fuel smuggling is a recurring challenge in Iran, where heavily subsidized have kept domestic fuel prices among the lowest in the world. At number 9, the new assistant coach of Shooting Stars Sports Club Ibadan, Oyo State, Akin Olowokere, on Monday morning slumped and died. He was one of the recently appointed coaches, 3SC. As of press time, there were no official reports on what led to his death. However, eyewitnesses told Punch Online in Ibadan, the state capital, that he slumped on the pitch during the team's Monday morning training session and was rushed to the hospital. At number 8, the Nigerian military killed more than 100 members of a criminal gang in an air and ground raid over the weekend, according to the conflict monitoring report produced for the United Nations and seen by AFP on Monday. Armed groups called Bandits by locals have for years been terrorizing communities in northwest and central Nigeria, raiding villages, kidnapping residents for ransom and burning homes after looting them. At number 7, the federal government has released funds for the disbursement of 5.12 billion naira in pension arrears to 90,687 defined benefit scheme pensioners under the Pension Transitional Arrangement Directorate. This is contained in a statement issued on Monday in Abuja by the head of corporate communications of PTAD, Mr. Olubenga Ajayi. Ajayi said that the directorate has finalized the disbursement of the money. At number 6, Johnson Adenola has assumed duty as the Assistant Inspector General of Police, Zone 16, which comprises Rivers and Bayelsa. A statement issued on Monday by spokesperson for the zone, SP Gon Emonena, explained that Adenola takes over from AIG Tolani Alosa, who retired recently. Zone 16 Police Command has its headquarters in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State. At number 5, the management of the Green Legacy Hotel, an arm of the Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library, has threatened legal action against the Economic and Financial Crime Commission following an invasion of the hotel by EFCC operatives on Sunday. In a statement, the hotel managing director, Vitalis Orteshe, said about 50 armed men from the anti-graft agency stormed the premises at around 2 a.m. on Sunday in a Gestapo-style shooting guns, threatening to kill people at an event held in the hotel. At number 4, suspected herdsmen on Monday shot 3 persons dead while working on their farms in the Yelwata area of Benue State. 3 others are in critical condition with gunshot injuries from the attack. The news of the early morning attack got to Yelwata community, which led to the protest by women in the community against what they described as failure of soldiers to respond to the attack on time, leaving the police and youth mobilized to the area to repel the herdsmen. At number 3, human rights lawyer Inibehe Efiong has threatened legal actions against the National Youth Service Corps, accusing it of prosecution over the extension of Lagos Corps member Ushi Ogua Maye's service here. The NYSC, in a statement on X on Sunday, said she was disciplined for failing to attend the April 2025 biometrics clearance in line with the NYSC bylaws. The service stated that her year was extended by 2 months and insisted that the move had nothing to do with her political views. At number 2, ahead of the June 20, 2026 governorship election in Ekiti State, Governor Biodun Oyebanji has dissolved all the state executive council with immediate effect. In a statement late Sunday, the secretary to the state government, Habibat Adul-Biaro, said all the governor's appointees were affected by the dissolution. The affected commissioner and special advisor are to hand over to the permanent secretary or the most senior civil servant in their respective ministries, departments, and agencies, Adul-Biaro said. At number 1, 5 persons suspected to be masterminds of the 2022 bombing of St. Francis Catholic Church in Owo, Ondo State have pleaded not guilty to 9 counts of terrorism filed against them by the federal government. The suspect, Idris Omiza, Al-Qasim Idris, Jamil Abdul Malik, Abdul Halim Idris, and Momo Abubakar, who were arraigned before Justice Emeka Nwiti of the Federal High Court on Monday, are accused of being members of Al-Shabaab terrorist group with a cell in Kogi State. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.